All right. Week 6. Okay, there we go. Good evening, good evening. What's going on, Jim Card? What's up, Chris Tebow? Good to see you guys. Make sure my cam's working. How's the volume? All right. What's up, Steven? Good to see you, man. Glad you can make it. I hear feedback. There we go. There we go. All right. Solid. Appreciate it. What's up, Rainin? Thanks, Jim Card. All right. As always, we'll just give it a few minutes here to let people pile in. I should probably start putting this up as like a premiere, or whatever that's called, where people can like wait, so that when I start it, everyone can come in at one time and we don't have to wait. Maybe we'll try that. What's up, Derek? Good to see you, buddy. Derek making his appearance on the leaderboard this week, huh? If I do recall. What's up, Taylor? Glad you could make it, my friend. A few more minutes here, probably 9:05. We'll get going. Lucian's in the house. I don't know if people are going to be happy about that, but I'm happy about that. Good to see you, Lucian. What's up, Vintage? Vintage in the house tonight. We're in good company. Vintage, glad you could make it out, man. I know you have had to work Wednesdays. I think in season 2, I might be changing the night that we do it. I'm going to take a poll several times to make sure everybody can kind of weigh in. And then we'll go off of the poll what day might be better. So I've certainly had several folks send me messages, saying, hey, man, Wednesday nights are rough, and I'd really love to join. So we'll see. Whatever works best for the majority, obviously, is what we'll do. But I, of course, am going to need my mods, so it has to work for them too. At least Steven or Vintage. What's up, Joe? Glad you can make it, man. What's Chris say? I've been putting some awesome AEW metal pulls. Nice, man. Dave, you got the hot hands lately. Good stuff. I just saw your message there, Jim. I am having a good night, my friend. Thank you. Hope you are as well. What's up, Snailblazer? Glad you can make it, man. Shout out Derek. Keeping the channel alive yet another month. Appreciate you, my friend. As always. Thanks so much. Derek's always throwing love at the channel, man. Basically a part owner at this point. Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, we'll give it a few more minutes here, and then I'll go through my little spiel so we only have to do it once. Let me check. We might have enough to just get rolling on this. Yeah, we got 15 by the time I get through it. I think pretty much everybody that shows up knows the drill. So I will just jump right into it. Folks, first of all, let me just say, shout out Chris and Tiana Tebow. Tonight's trivia, Season 1, Week 6, is brought to you in part by our good friends, Chris and Tiana Tebow. Shout out to both of them. They shipped some cards, some pretty sweet cards that were a donation for trivia to help spice up trivia. So we mixed a few of them in tonight. So definitely give them a shout out. Really appreciate that. And anyone else who is interested, you can shoot me an email, macecollectibles@gmail.com. I see Steven has just posted it in the chat there. Same with Vintage. If one of you don't mind pinning the email address to the chat, that would be awesome. Please. But anyhow, hit me up, and we'd love to have them. The better, we can make trivia, the better. Also going to try to look for some retail type sponsorship for Season 2. Got somebody on the hook that sounds like they want to play ball, so we'll see what happens. I mean, nothing crazy, but, more free shit is always good. Who am I missing? Raining? I don't know if I said what's up. Texas Racing, what's up, man? Good to see you. Lizzo, Nick, Tiana. I think I hit everybody. Yeah, if you see there in the chat, if you can hear my voice, please throw a 1 in chat. That's going to get you a point just for showing up tonight. And I guess I will jump right into how this goes. If you're new, welcome. You can participate as long as you can type in chat. I think you have to be a sub for like 20 minutes to type in chat. That just eliminates anybody coming in and spamming nonsense and trying to mess this up. What's up, Marty? But anyhow, the way this goes down, I'm going to read you a question. It's going to be predominantly UFC related, but MMA related, of course. The first person to answer correctly in chat is going to win that question. Most of the questions are about fighters, typically. If it's about a person, a human being, you must answer with a first and last name. Can't stress that enough. You have to answer with the first and last name. It sucks when somebody comes in first and they only use first or last name. I got to skip them. Keep it fair. First and last name. Spelling does not matter whatsoever. As long as I can tell what you're trying to say, you're good to go. But again, please use first and last name. Aside from that, once you win, you will be faced with the option of collecting points or taking a potential prize. What are points, you might ask? Well, the questions start out at 20 points for question number 1, and they descend from there. So question 2 is worth 19, 3, 18, 4, 17, and so on. If you happen to get one of the first however many questions there are when there's still prizes on the board, you can choose between taking the full amount of points or half of the points and a shot at whatever is underneath the piece of cardboard you can see on your screen right there. The points go towards the season standings here. I believe we are on a 14-week season. Last week I was saying 17, but I believe it is 14. We can take a peek here. Hopefully you guys can see that all right. This is just kind of an updated look at the overall standings here. So the top 32 are going to be in the playoffs. So right now that would end with Joshua right here. If the season were to end today, everybody above Joshua would make it to the playoffs. So a little bracket style playoffs are going to go down. I'll of course make a video detailing exactly how that works before we get there, but that's what the playoff picture is looking like right now. Let me get that out of your face. We got a fresh top 10 for you. Shout out to everybody who jumped into the top 10 this week. Had a couple new names. I see Derek sliding in there at number 10. One thing that you definitely want to know about the prizes here, you'll often hear me say a potential prize, because underneath these pieces of cardboard could be a great card, a shitty card, a pack of cards, or our beloved Dana Face. If you pull a Dana Face card, unfortunately that means you're going home with nothing except the half points that you took, but we do appreciate you stopping in and taking a bullet for the team. I have added, through extreme studying and trial and error, 2 additional Dana Face graphics, which are going to populate on your screen at this time. This is going to let you know how many Dana Faces remain in the mystery pile. As Dana Faces get pulled, we'll remove the graphic, and then you'll kind of know what's going on from there. If you win, please shoot me an email, macecollectibles@gmail.com. You'll see that email in the chat or pinned or however that works. And you must email me with your YouTube username, what you want, and your shipping address. Don't put your address in chat. Make sure you email that to me. If you do not claim your prize, we used to do 24 hours. I'll make it 48 hours. It goes into the unclaimed bin, which is going to be dumped on probably the head of the winner of the season. I haven't quite decided yet, but all those cards that get unclaimed, it's starting to build up. There's some unclaimed cards in there, some pretty nice ones too. Once that gets filled up, I'm just going to give that to somebody. Again, probably the person who wins the season, but I'm not sure yet. We'll definitely do something for first, second, and third. I think I have covered everything. Is that it? If you win a question, you can only win once per night. You're welcome to come back next week, of course, but only once per night. Rocky Trevino, what's up, my buddy? Long time no see. Glad you can make it, man. Angry RT's here as well. Good to see you. Folks, I think I covered everything. So, yeah, you get your points. Right? Am I missing anything? Mods? Yeah, anyway, that's what the 1 was about. So if you haven't typed a 1 in chat, please type a 1 in chat. That's going to get you a free point just for attendance. At the end of the night, we'll type a 2. You get another free point. So you can earn yourself 2 points without even answering a question. You really don't even have to watch the stream if you time it right. You can just type a 1, go do your thing, and come back later. Please don't do that. But it's possible. Any questions, just go ahead and throw them in chat. There's about 1,000 people that'll help you, I'm sure, but if not, I'm sure I'll see it and we'll get you squared away. But if we don't see anything in there, and I do not, just going through there. Yeah, appreciate it, Rocky. Good to see you, man. All right, I see nothing. We will get started. I'm pretty sure all of you know the drill. I don't see any new names tonight that I don't recognize. I think I recognize all your mugs. All right, let me drink some water, and then we're going to do it. Guys, you got to stay hydrated. I really can't stress that enough. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. We got a pretty serious race going on. Hey, speaking of which, is Hendo in here? I haven't seen him. He was gung-ho to win this thing. Got himself in first place. And now we haven't seen him in 2 weeks. Hopefully everything is okay with him. I haven't heard anything. Derek said he's been on a UFC marathon on Fight Pass. Nice. I was just watching. I was a little bit late here. I was rewatching the Sean Strickland and Izzy fight. Somebody threw something during that fight in the first round, 40 seconds in, and I rewatched it like 1,000 times trying to tell what it is, and I can't tell. It looks like it goes into the octagon. I don't know if anybody else picked up on that. But anyways, here we go. Question number 1. Question number 1. This middleweight out of Pennsylvania was last seen at UFC 292, where he picked up a win over Harold Mearshart to remain unbeaten within UFC competition. Copy that, Joe. I did this time. Thank you. It only took me 5 weeks. No big deal. This middleweight out of Pennsylvania was last seen at UFC 292, where he picked up a win over Harold Mearshart to remain unbeaten within UFC competition. I'll give you guys a hint. I see a lot of Joe Pfeiffer. That is not it. Gym card. Gym card, we're going to take that. I know where you're going. I'm going to give you that attempt there. It's Andre Petrosky. Andre Petrosky. Or as Jim Card wrote, Andre Petra, I don't know. But I can tell that's where you're going, my friend. Congrats to you, Jim Card. Let me write you down here. You are on the board first. You've got the option of 20 points or 10. And some cardboard love. Jim Card collecting. Yeah, no, I got you. You want the points? You got them, my friend. 20 points headed your way. Congrats. Thank you for stopping out as always. Strong move there. Congrats on winning week 6. Question number 2. Question number 2. How dare you, Chris Tebow? No one should be watching anything right now. Please turn off all your devices. Question number 2. Who was the first heavyweight in history to record 3 consecutive title defenses? Who was the first heavyweight in history in UFC history to record 3 consecutive title defenses. Now, I appreciate that, Jim Card. I'm glad, man. I do too. I see a lot of good guesses, but not any right guesses. There we go. Rainin, followed by Tiana. Believe it or not, it was our boy Stipe Miocic. Stipe Miocic was the first heavyweight to get 3 consecutive title defenses. And he got that against Francis Ngannou at UFC 220 back in January of 2018. Congrats, Rain. And then it was Tiana. I think that was all the correct ones. All right. Tried to get some more gee-whiz questions in here instead of like, who's ranked 5th? Here we go. Who was that? Rainin, congrats, buddy. Rainin, we've got 19 points for you. Or 9.5. And a little something. I'm way behind on points, so half and half. What do you mean by that? You want 9.5 points in whatever's under here? I presume. Copy that. All right, 9.5 points going to Rainin. Congrats, buddy. Strong play there, plus a card. All right, first pull of the night. Let's start off with a little something strong. A little something strong for our good friend Rainin here. As you can see right here, 2 Dana faces still on the board, guys. This is a real roll of the dice. Real risky situation. Good luck, Rainin. Let's start off with something just banging right off, huh? Oh, shit. Rainin, my friend. I need some sort of music. Some sort of just, you know, really emotionally let down music for when this happens. I don't know what to say, buddy, but you know what this is. You got your points, and I appreciate you showing up. You took one for the team. And we got 1 Dana face out of the way, guys. There you go. It's off the board. Our odds are looking good, huh? What do we got? 5 prizes left and only 1 Dana face? Rainin, thanks for coming out, buddy. Always supporting trivia. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. All right, here we go. Question number 3. Yeah, Rainin, that's not your first, is it? That's tough going. Question number 3. 2 cards. I'm talking about fight cards, just to be specific. 2 cards in UFC history each featured 9 consecutive submission decisions, the longest streak in company history. Name one of the 4 fighters to headline either of those 2 cards. 2 cards in UFC history each featured 9 consecutive submission decisions, the longest streak in company history. Name one of the 4 fighters to headline either of the 2 cards. I see some right answers. Let me scroll up here. You guys are on it tonight. Oh, vintage. Some of these people don't even know about that music, man. I'm gonna have to find that file. Snail Blazer still has nightmares. Let's see. I believe the first person is Chris Tebow. Let me just double check here, just making sure nobody said it before him. Yeah, it looks like Chris Tebow, the first answer, even typed it out. Rafael Dos Anjos. RDA is the correct answer. Also Shogun, Anthony Smith, and Leon Edwards. Those were the 4. Sky Shark, what's up, my friend? Congrats, Chris Tebow. All right, drop my mouse here. Hopefully, all right, we're still working. Good to go. Chris Tebow needs no time. He says points. Before I can even do the calculation. 18 points going to Chris Tebow. Congrats, my friend. One more shout out for Chris and Tiana for being sponsors of tonight's trivia and throwing some cards in the mix for you guys. It's badass. Really appreciate it. 18 points going to you, Chris. Thanks for coming out, man. As always, appreciate it. All right, here we go. Question number 4. Question number 4. What's up, Sky Shark? Cain Velasquez was cleared to corner this fighter at Bellator 300, whose first and last names are the last names of 2 former UFC champions. Cain Velasquez was cleared to corner this fighter at Bellator 300, whose first and last names are the last names of 2 former UFC champions. That's a tongue twister. I see a bunch of the right answer on the board. Usman Nurmagomedov is indeed the correct answer. Lucian, followed by Steven, Vintage, Taylor, Sky Shark, Snail Blazer, Derek, and thank you, Tiana. Tried to spice it up a little bit tonight. Who'd I say? Lucian, right? Yeah, Lucian. Congrats, buddy. Lucian, what do we got for Lucian? We've got 17 points or 8.5. A little cardboard magic. Surely there can't be 2 Dana faces in a row. But there could be. Half points for Lucian. You got it. Lucian, you're getting quite the stack going. You and Steven. Your guys' bins are getting pretty good looking there. What did I say? 8.5? Plus a card? Oh, nice, Derek. You have to let me know if you get out there, man. Why you still can. Why Bellator's still around, yeah? Bins are popping off, I'm telling you what. Lucian, let's see what we got for Lucian here. 1 Dana face left on the board. Certainly couldn't be 2 in a row. Oh, it's not a Dana face. Not a Dana face. Little Bobby Knuckles, 22 Donruss press proof. Very nice. If you don't like Robert Whitaker, I would say leave the stream, but I need the views. But after the stream, leave the stream. Alex Morono, rated rookie. Gotta love him. Looks like a little 2020 Topps striking signatures. Lil Heathen, Jeremy Stevens. How about that? Number 16. There you go, Lucian. I will put that in your bin, good sir, but please shoot me an email. Just it makes it so much easier for me to sort everything. Congrats, buddy. Very nice, very nice. All right. What was that, 4? Question number 4? No, that was question number 4. Here we go. Question number 5. How dare you, Derek? Question number 5. This fighter holds the UFC record for most strikes landed per minute. This fighter holds the current UFC record for most strikes landed per minute. See a lot of Max Holloways. Yeah, dude. Still waiting. Oh my god, how many times am I going to drop this thing? We're going to have to start a community fund for a new mouse. Holy shit. A lot of Max Holloways. It's not Max Holloway. He does hold a volume record, but we're talking about strikes landed per minute. Both male and female. There it is. King Casey O'Neill. Miss Casey O'Neill has the record for both men and women for most strikes landed per minute. 8.77. Sergey Pavlovich next, 8.72. Tom Aspinall, 7.65. And then it pretty much stays there all the way down to Sean O'Malley in 10th at 7.29. Miss Casey is alone at 8.77. Looks like Snail Blazer. Yep, Snail Blazer. Congrats, Snail Blazer. All right, here we go. Snail Blazer. What do we got? 16 points or 8 points and whatever's underneath here. Yeah, appreciate that, Lucian. Thank you, my friend. Shout out, Lucian. We'll throw it back in the mix for sure. All right, Snail Blazer. Going with the points. Ben Askren. Good guess. All right, what do we have? 16 points for Snail Blazer. Congrats, buddy. Strong play there. All right, question number 6. This one says easy. This one says easy. This fighter holds the record for most submission attempts, most wins, and most title fights. This fighter holds the record for most submission attempts, most wins, and most title fights. It is not Charles Oliveira. Stephen Merkley. Stephen Merkley coming in hot with the correct answer. Jim Miller. Jim Miller holds all 3 of those records. Stephen Merkley, congrats, buddy. 15 points or 7.5. How dare you, Sky Shark? 15 points or 7.5. And a little luck, maybe. Half points in the cards. You got it, my friend. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Thought I lost the stream. We're back in business. All right. Steven says half points, 7.5 plus a card. All right. What do we got for Steven? Let's see what we got. Hopefully something good. One Dana face still in play. Here we go. Good luck. And hey, there we go. You're in business. I sneak a little bit more of that retail in there on you guys. Max Holloway, crunch time. Gotta love it. 22 Don Russ. Little throwback. Matt Hughes, select, silver prism. Shout out Matt Hughes. Colby Covington, blue, press proof. Tribute. And there's our beloved retail pack. Steven, I'm pretty sure you just want this in your bin, yeah? Derek, that's better than having music. We're just gonna stick with that. I'm pretty sure Steven's gonna wanna keep that pack sealed. If I'm a good guesser before I see his answer. Yep, unripped. No problem, man. Congrats. Glad I didn't skip over you again this time. Got you taken care of. Appreciate you, man. All right, here we go. Question number 7. Question number 7. Good luck. This is going to be hard. Beginning with this numbered UFC event on November 5th, 2011, all non-championship main event fights would be scheduled for 5 rounds. Beginning with this numbered UFC event on November 5th, 2011, all non-championship main event fights would be scheduled for 5 rounds. Oh, Tiana, so close. Sky Shark. Sky Shark's got it. UFC 138. UFC 138. Nice, Sky Shark. Now your first guess was right. That was Lieben versus Munoz. Hey, speaking of Lieben, he's a judge now, huh? What do you guys think of that? I like the move. It struck me as interesting that of all the fighters to be a judge, Chris Lieben was selected. I mean, I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying that was surprising. But it's nice to see fighters be judges. Sky Shark, half the points in the Dana face. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sky Shark. Taking, what's that, 7 points? Plus card. All right, Sky Shark, let's see what we got for you, my friend. Sky Shark says half the points in the Dana face. We'll see. There's still one in play. Will it be now? Good luck, my friend. What do we got for Sky Shark? What do we got for Sky Shark? Hey, there you go. There you go. A little more retail love for you. I promise we're sort of almost done with retail, guys, but I'm not going to quit till it's gone. Robert Whitaker. Little fireworks action. Debut Prism. Shout out. Michael Chiesa. Press Proof. 22 Don Russ. Very nice. And a little Don Russ optic. Sky Shark, you want me to rip this for the stream, or would you like it shipped to you sealed? Good sir. Little 22 Don Russ optic. Let's rip it, he says. All right, good luck, my friend. Good luck to you. Let's see what we got. Hopefully a little magic. We had the Shevchenko Photon last week. We had a couple nice hits. Bo Nickel 2 weeks before. A little rookie card. Derek Brunson. We got Blonde Brunson, but the coloring on this card isn't the best. Also a shit picture. Davison Figueiredo. Leon Rocky Edwards. No Lionheart action. And last but not least, Stargazing, Kamaru Usman. Okay. Make sure you guys clip that, Rip. For sure. Well, Sky Shark, sometimes that's the way it goes, my friend. But I appreciate you showing up. And make sure you shoot me an email, and those cards will be on their way to your door. Free of charge. Thanks for coming out, man. Here we go. Question number 8. Question number 8. This weekend, we see the much anticipated return of this middleweight known as body bags. This weekend, we see the much anticipated return of this middleweight known as body bags. You guys were spamming his name earlier. Joe's got it. It's Joe Piper. Very good. Joe's card stash. Congrats, buddy. What do we got for Joe? We've got 13 points for Joe, or 6.5, and a shot in the dark. You got it, my friend. What's that? Oh, did I just miscalculate that? No, yeah, 13 points. There we go. 13 points for Joe. Congrats, buddy. Thanks for coming out and supporting trivia. Really appreciate it, man. Also making a hell of a run towards the title, you guys. Joe ain't messing around right now, I'll tell you. Here we go. Question number 9. Question number 9. UFC on Fuel TV 10, Verdum versus Nogueira in June 2013 featured the most submission results in company history with how many? UFC on Fuel TV 10, Verdum versus Nogueira in June 2013 featured the most submission results in company history with how many? Tiana. Tiana is on it tonight. The answer is 8. 8 submissions on 1 card. Unreal. Congrats, Tiana. Your first guess of 3 was the correct one. Congrats to you. What do we got for Tiana Tebow? We've got 12 points, Tiana, or 6. A little cardboard love there. Points, please. You got it. 12 points headed your way, Tiana. Congrats to you. Thanks for coming out. And thank you again for sponsoring trivia. Really appreciate that. As does everyone else, I'm sure. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Question number 10. Question number 10. Nicknamed Atomic, this light heavyweight was last seen at UFC 290, where he picked up a second-round submission victory over Jimmy Crute. Nicknamed Atomic, this light heavyweight was last seen at UFC 290, where he picked up a second-round submission victory over Jimmy Crute. What's up, BMR? Good to see you. It is Alonzo Minifield. Alonzo Minifield. It looks to me like Mr. Vintage. Was Vintage, then Marty, BMR, Taylor, Chris, Rainin. Derek says me. And Lizzo. Good job, Lizzo. All right. Congrats, Vintage. Vintage, we've got 11 points for you. Or 5.5. And a gamble. We need suspenseful music at this part. We need a producer. Dana Face, all right. Half points, you got it. 5.5 points plus a card. Headed towards Vintage. All right, Vintage, good luck. Could it be the last Dana Face? Let's find out. Good luck, my friend. We can't do Vintage dirty like that. He doesn't get to make it often. Let's see what we can do. Drum roll from Derek. No! Golly, Vintage. My friend, I'm sorry. Well, definitely not what we wanted to happen. Second Dana Face has been pulled. Vintage, sorry it went down that way. But I do very much appreciate you coming out, supporting the channel, modding the channel. He's sending it straight to SGZ. It's not off-centered, it's a miscut. It's just super rare. Don't worry about that. Congrats, buddy. You got your points at least. And you took the last bullet for the team. We all appreciate that. Here we go. Question number 11. Question number 11. This ex-UFC fighter was dropped from the roster after dropping 3 consecutive fights to Marcin Tybura, Tai Tuivasa, and finally Sergey Spivak. This ex-UFC fighter was dropped from the roster after dropping 3 consecutive fights to Marcin Tybura, Tai Tuivasa, and then finally Sergey Spivak. BMR, you got it, my friend. Greg Hardy. What's up, Joshua? Greg Hardy. Who was that? BMR. Congrats, my friend. We've got 10 points for you, BMR, or 5 points, and I believe, all right, you got it, points. 10 points, headed your way. Congrats, buddy. And thank you for coming out. Always appreciate the support. And folks, make sure you stick around or pop back in and get your attendance point at the end. It's free points. Here we go. Question number 12. Question number 12. UFC 189, Mendez versus McGregor in July of 2015 was the only event in company history to feature 2 knockouts stemming from this specific strike. UFC 189, Mendez vs. McGregor in July 2015 was the only event in company history to feature 2 knockouts stemming from this specific strike. See a lot of good guesses. Esoteric in the house. What's up, buddy? Glad you can make it. A lot of answers, but no correct answers. Marty Marteau. You got it, my friend. It was the flying knee. The flying knee. Marty Marteau. Let me write you down here. All right, buddy. 9 points or 4.5. And the last prize. 9 points or 4.5 in the last prize. Ooh, a supper kick. That sounds delicious. Half points. You got it. What's I say? 4.5 plus the card from Marty. All right, Marty. I'm messing with you, Derek. All right, here we go. Congrats, Marty. Last prize of the night. What do we got for Marty? Well, we know it's not a Dana face, right? That much we know. That much we know. What do we got? Ooh, that looks slabby to me. Looks like we might have a little slab under here for you, Marty. I don't know who. Hopefully not somebody good. Not too good. I've got bills to pay. Let's see what we got. Let's take a peek at the... Ooh. We do got a little Gem Mint 10 action. I don't know if you guys can see that with my 8K Ultra HD stream cam here. But it appears to be a little Gem Mint 10 action. Who do we got? There we go. Ian Gary, 22 select, UFC Octagon side, rookie card, PSA 10. Gem Mint. There you go, buddy. Congrats to Marty. Marty, make sure you email me, macecollectibles@gmail.com. Reference your username, what you want, and your shipping address. And I'll get that shipped out to you, man. Congrats. Nice little hit there for you. What was that? Question number 12? Yeah. All right, here we go. Question number 13. We're playing for points. I believe we still have people who have not answered yet. Question number 13. This fighter is the only one in UFC history to rack up 8 consecutive fight night bonuses. This fighter is the only one in UFC history to rack up 8 consecutive fight night bonuses. Charles Oliveira is a good guess. Cowboy's a good guess. I think you guys will be surprised. I think a lot of you are going to be surprised. The correct answer is not on the board. It is not Jim Miller. It is not Lyoto Machida. It is not Vicente Luque. It is not Yair Rozenstruik. It is not Vitor Belfort. It is someone you all know. It is not Chris Lytle. It is not Ioanni Jędrzejczyk. It is not Tony Ferguson, Chuck Liddell, or Michael Bisping. Not Anderson Silva, not Nate Diaz, not John Jones. Tony Hawk. You got it, Derek. Joe Rogan. Is this going to be the first stump in trivia history? It is not Kamaru Usman. It is not Joe Lazon. Did I stump you guys? Sean Shelby, great guess, but not the right guess. I should win something. You guys should all have to send me a card. It's not Damian Maia, it's not Brock Lesnar, not Hamzat Chimaev, Mike Bell. Okay, I'll give you a huge hint. The answer is now on the board. I'm not going to say whose it is, but if you have not gotten points yet, the correct answer is now on the board. Somebody typed it. But that somebody has already won. I think. Yes. If you've not won points, take a peek at the board and start spamming all the shit you see. It's not Hoist Gracie. Not Hamzat. It's not Gaethje. It's not Diego Sanchez. There you go, Taylor. Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor. Yes, he is the only fighter in UFC history to rack up 8 consecutive fight night bonuses. He holds that record. Pretty wild. 50 G's, baby. All right, who was that? Taylor, right? Yeah, congrats, Taylor. What do we got for Taylor here? 8 points. All right, congrats, Taylor. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate that. Yeah, that was a tough one. I would not have known that myself. I'll be honest. Question number 14. Question number 14. This was the youngest fighter in UFC history to earn 15 wins within the UFC when he won at UFC 218 in December of 2017. This was the youngest fighter in UFC history to earn 15 wins within the UFC when he won at UFC 218 in December 2017. Rainin. Congrats, Rainin. It was indeed Max Holloway. Max Holloway. We got Rainin. We got 7 points for you, Rainin. 7 points headed your way, buddy. Congrats. Nice pickup. All right. Moving right along. Oh, you won already. You did? Oh, you did. You were second. Well, shit. Who hasn't... there you go. Everybody has one? Oh, no, there. Angry RT. We got Angry RT. There we go. Oh, that's right, Rainin. Yeah, you got that. You caught the first Dana face. My bad. Angry RT, you, my friend, are getting 7 points. Congrats. All right. Thanks, Rainin. Help me keep it together. Yeah, we still got Joshua, so we still got at least one more. All right, here we go. Question number 15. Question number 15. This one should be probably fairly easy. This is the first member of the Gracie family to pick up a victory in the UFC since 1994. This is the first member of the Gracie family to pick up a victory in the UFC since 1994. Just looking for the first name. Oh, Rainin, you can keep playing. Even if you won, you guys can definitely keep playing. Hey. Joshua didn't even need any assistance on that one. You got it, my friend. It was Kron. Kron. What do we got? 6 points. All right. Question number 16. Question number 16. Do we got anybody left? Has anybody not won? Because I will save these questions so I don't have to type more. Let me know in chat if you've not won. Then we can do our attendance points. I don't see anything. All right, was that everybody? Derek, you didn't win yet. All right, here you go, Derek. You got to get this one right, folks. You can help. We got you, Derek, for 5 points, my friend. This was the first fighter to record successful title defenses in 2 separate weight classes. This was the first fighter to record successful title defenses in 2 separate weight classes. Donovan coming out of the woodwork. Donovan, what's up? Good to see you. It was DC. Donovan got it. Poor Derek. Donovan got you down, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. 5 points headed your way. Here we go, Derek. Question number 17. Question number 17. This 34-year-old Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu ace is set to face Armin Petrosian at UFC Fight Night 231 on November 4th. This 34-year-old Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu ace is set to face Armin Petrosian at UFC Fight Night 231 on November 4th. Ryan Hall. He is a jiu-jitsu ace, but it is not the correct answer. I'm seeing the right answer popping up on the board there. Derek, do a little copy and paste, my friend. Just so we're keeping it clean on the record books. There it is, Adolfo Vieira. Derek, congrats, buddy. Got you down here. Derek, 4 points. Absolute OG of the channel. Shout out, Derek. All right, is that everybody? I think we got Chris. Yeah, you were like third, weren't you? Yeah, we got you. All right, I think we've got everybody. Lazy Bone is in the house. You guys keep rolling in at the end. Using up my questions. Trying to be lazy. All right, here we go. One more. Lazy Bone. I think you're the only one left, my friend. For 3 points. The pressure's on. Hey, that's all right, Derek. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Now, you're good, Lazy Bone. I appreciate you stopping in. Here you go. Here's your question. Who holds the record for fastest submission in UFC history? Who holds the record for the fastest submission in UFC history? I do see the correct answer on the board. Couple times there. Little Control-C, Control-V action, Lazy. Unless you're on a phone. Then I don't know how to copy and paste. Did we lose Lazy Bone? There it is, Ronda Rousey. You got it, my friend. Lazy Bone, 3 points headed your way. All right, now I am confident. Also, Lazy Bone, appreciate you stopping in. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I think we've got everybody. Did we get Joshua? Joshua, did I not get you? We did not. Did we almost leave out Joshua? Yeah, no, Joshua, you haven't won yet. We got a question for you. I did get you. Let me look at my list. Lazy Bone, Derek, Donovan, Kron, Angry, Taylor, Marty, BMR, Vintage, Tiana, Joe, Sky Shark, Steven, Snowblazer, Lucian, Chris, Ren. I don't have you on here. You got Kron. Oh, I wrote. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, I wrote Cron Gracie instead of Joshua because I'm a moron. That's hilarious. Yeah, I would have went to log that and not known why I wrote Cron Gracie. My bad, buddy. I got you corrected here. All right, there we go. What do we got? That's everybody. Folks, if you can hear my voice, go ahead and when you're done laughing at my misery, throw me a number 2 in chat. Folks, we got special guest Cron Gracie in chat tonight. Yeah, throw a 2 in chat and you're going to get a free point of attendance just for hanging out and supporting the stream. Much appreciated. Makes it really easy for me to go back there and count who stuck around. But yeah, that's what do we got? We saved a few questions here. Folks, that concludes week 6 already. Can you believe that? We're moving into week 7 of trivia already. We've got new UFC cards coming out. Not terribly excited. I'm as excited as I can be. You know, it's always exciting for a new set, but I tell you what, Panini paper, it's getting a little bit worn on me. I don't know how else to put it. Excited as hell for what's to come. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's going to do it. Week 7 in the books, folks. Hope you come back here for week 8. Same place, same time. Shout out to all you guys for supporting the channel. Again, big thanks to Chris and Tiana for sponsoring tonight and several trivias in the future with the amount of cards they sent. If you guys want to help out with trivia, shoot me an email, macecollectibles@gmail.com, and we can make it happen. Once again, thanks for coming out, everybody. I appreciate it. I look forward to it. I hope you do as well, and we'll see you right back here next week. Make sure tomorrow you go over to macecollectibles.com, click on the trivia tab on top, and you will see the updated rankings. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming out, and we'll see you next time.